Hello.
So,
Whoa.
welcome to the movie squad.
Oh, it's a movie squad.
All right. Yay, it's another week in fantasy land and everything like that. We're here at the movie squad, the Fantastic Four. We love to have a foursome at the table. If anybody remembers Fantastic Four, they used to have like people just stepping in from time to time. Instead of like the Storm family and Reed Richards and the Thing and stuff. And so today we got that because you might notice that we're joined by someone different. Not a plant.
What?
She said
Cannot photosynthesize.
Who says that I can't?
Can you?
She's perfect. So, let me first of all introduce myself. I'm Chase. I'm with On the Shelf.
I'm Matt. I'm from the Better Movie podcast show.
I'm James Jump. I'm from Cinema Snaps.
And we are joined by the lovely
Emily Callacher.
Emily Callacher. So wait, it's like having a celebrity guest because she is a superstar artist on the rise.
True.
Here at Big Condo. She's got 2 videos out now. Sometimes we allow James to do a shameless plug, but we'll allow you to do one, Emily.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank you. So my shameless plug is I'm Emily Callacher and I'm a singer-songwriter from Liverpool. You can check my stuff out on YouTube. Callacher is a bit like Gallagher, but you change the G's to a C. You'll get there.
Okay, well, first of all, that's not a shameless plug. A shameless plug is my new song, Fragments, is out right now.
Oh, it is. And we're going to... Yeah, it's doing quite well at the minute. And I appreciate your support and Matt's support if he supported it. And if he hasn't, he will do later.
I have.
Matt doesn't support it because he has his own band.
He does.
I think it's on my
I
playlist.
support many artists.
No, exactly. Well, you know what? It's a pleasure to have you here, Emily. So the Movie Squad, as you could tell, is a pretty raucous, wild group and everything like that. And we usually cover movies, old movies, but then sometimes we cover TV shows which should have been movies if we were not in the pandemic.
Hell yeah.
Well, it wouldn't have been a movie what we're talking about.
Well, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, even though it's on like Disney Plus, it's still based on movie characters from the Avengers. That's what I meant, James. Thanks for trying to correct me. But we are going to do a season review of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But before we do, we have to, I think it was mentioned, well, you wouldn't have seen it yet, but for us, it was mentioned last week, that our lovely James went out because, people can go out.
Yeah, people can go out again.
People can go out again.
But it's outside.
Outside
James
table.
was really excited to let us know that he went to Cowboy Hooters. And I said, Cowboy Hooters? What the hell is Cowboy Hooters?
What's a Cowboy Hooters?
What is Cowboy Hooters?
It's cute. It's Coyote. It's Coyote Ugly. Coyote Ugly and Bold Street. They have.
They didn't give us money. Don't tell them where it is. You know what it is? I just want to know about your experience at Coyote Ugly. Because we all know what Coyote Ugly is. That's a club where girls dance on the stage. It's not a strip club.
Based off the really
sure
cool film.
James was disappointed.
Yeah.
No,
that's very good. You know
Based on
what?
a
It's
really cool
based
film.
off a film.
It is.
Called Coyote
So I went
Ugly.
with my 6 friends. Pretty good place.
Wait, you got 6 friends?
I've got more than 6. I've got like 15.
Nice.
Oh, no!
Yeah, double digits.
I'm surprised
You know what?
that you can have 6 friends on a table now. I thought.
Yeah, no, it's scary. It's like it feels illegal, but it's not.
Yeah, but also too, I did see the picture, and he had girls in that group.
My man, James.
No, one of the girls in the group was the one who booked it. We weren't the one who booked it, surprisingly. It was one of the girls who booked it, so...
Yeah, right. Anyway, so how was Cowboy Hooters?
Very good. Their pictures were really nice.
The pictures were nice? What pictures? Did you put pictures on Facebook?
We got 2 jokes, and the jokes were pretty nice.
You got 2 jokes?
Someone got the jokes.
I thought he said drugs. I thought he said he's got 2 drugs.
Hold it. Don't bury the lead. You got 2 jokes?
We got 2 jokes of pictures. Got the pictures. Got Sex on the Beach in Blue Lagoon.
Ooh, damn.
Very nice.
Sex on the
This
beach,
is what
setting a
happens when
vibe.
kids
It
are
was
allowed
very
to
nice.
drink.
Very nice.
Our little brother has grown up.
He's become a man.
Is that why you've got your funky shirt on?
No, I just like my funky shirt.
Wait. This is like Kokomo.
It is like
You're all jealous.
You know Coconut Mall from
I like that show.
Oh my god.
It's a cool
you
show.
onto it? That's what
Oh,
shit.
come on, all right. You notice? I noticed how it's button down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's
it's
showing
got-
some
it's-
flesh there. And stop
No, you
yourself.
James, you rock it. You rock it, James.
Rock it,
You
yo.
keep rocking it.
So are you doing that now because you've been to Cowboy?
No,
Hooters?
I
Are you a little bit-
I wear these.
a little bit
I wear these
grown?
when I go out usually.
We got to clear this up. We need to know.
So James,
you
hold
just-
on, hold on. I've been to Cowboy Hooters, so I just want to know: did you enjoy Cowboy Hooters?
Do
I'm
you want?
gonna call it that.
do you want my
because
full review?
Cowboy Hooters.
Right. I'm gonna give you.
Legally, the real place didn't give us any money,
Yeah.
so I don't have to name.
I'm gonna give
So I'm
you.
gonna call them
I'm gonna
Cowboy
give you a
Hooters.
tape deck review. I'm gonna give you a tape deck review. So it probably gets. I mean, the drinks were nice. The drinks were pretty good, and the floors are really sticky.
The floors is sticky.
It was more goth.
There's 2 points for sticky.
It was more goth girl
Who
Hooters.
knows what that
It was
is?
more goth girl Hooters than cowboy Hooters. I
Hold on.
I did like the aesthetic.
You did like the aesthetic. So did they dance?
They did not dance.
You dancing?
Well,
Did you
it's
dance?
outside at the minute,
was
innit?
outside,
So,
and it
like,
was-
I don't know how they... Have you seen the big bear that they
Yeah,
have,
the
though?
massive
Yeah,
bear.
they have a big fat bear
Have you
going
been to
around.
Cowboy Hooters?
Doesn't matter, does
Yeah.
it?
You've been there.
We're in 2021, Chase.
Cowboy Hooters.
It's for everyone.
Probably gets a 3 out of 5 stars. -1 star because there was no dancers. And minus
Well, wait a
one-
minute, because I think I told you they were about the dancers, so I think you were really
Oh,
looking
yeah, because
forward to
we
it.
saw some. Me and my friend saw some of the dancers once.
All right.
Just one time.
And my friend was like,
Wait, did you see them in the dream?
so we came out of a shop opposite, and my mate was standing there staring. I was like, "What are you staring at, lad?" And he goes, "I'm like, oh my god."
Oh, he was looking through the window, right?
No.
Because you can't be inside. How's he looking through a window?
No, this is in a shop.
No, outside.
We were in a
You can look
shop.
through the window.
Yeah. No, but not a bad place. Good vibes, good girlfriends, good drinks. I recommend.
Yeah.
Is right.
Did you have the chicken wings?
I didn't have any food though, because spoons is better.
What?
Spoons is better for food.
Oh, we're not
you
getting.
should
We're
go
not
to-
getting. We're not getting into
No,
that.
if you're going out drinking, you're not going to pay for a big meal. You're going to go
Let me
spoons.
tell you something. If you're going to go to the Cowboy Hooters, you have to have the chicken wings, bro.
Yeah.
You have to have the chicken
Kinda-
wings.
kinda
Because
do.
that's your way of pretending that I'm not here for the girls.
It's the deterrence in it.
I'm here for the chicken wings.
Well,
It's
it's,
so
like,
good.
it's like some of the 7 deadly sins, like gluttony, lust, and all that. They'll go there.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Wait,
all the
chicken,
time.
chickens
So
are the 7
James-
deadly.
Hold on.
Chicken's one of the
gluttonous.
sins.
I don't know what that means.
Gluttonous.
Would you go back when they
Chicken
are?
Little.
when
We'll
they-
review that
hold
next.
on, hold on. Anthony. Would you go back when the dancing's on?
Yes, I'm going to bring my friend there for his 18th. As a
What
present.
about your 18th?
I'm 18.
I know. Well, okay, whatever, bro. So you're gonna introduce someone else to it? Look at him.
Wait.
I've learned.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk through the door together.
Is this-
Your 18th birthday. I got
this
the
about-
best spot
is
in
this about my
town.
social? Is
Not
this about my
expensive at
social
all.
experiences, or is this about Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Both.
Is that what the episode's called? Movie Squad. James's social experiences.
James, if people have been watching this show thus far, they come for you.
In which way?
Actually, I was on BBC, so if you did see me,
No, but they don't come for that. They just come for you, hoping that the Gibbs suit will come out. But
let's not
Every
discuss-
single episode.
let's
every
start-
single
let's not
episode.
discuss-
Yeah. So, AM, do you know anybody that has a Gibbs suit?
Yeah, him.
Oh,
what-
no, not him.
no.
Him. What? What do you mean? You got a Gibbs suit?
Not that I know of.
He's lying.
Well, like when you're gonna come out live in like a
I'm
gimp
just
suit.
saying these costumes for the next gigs, guys. I mean,
Oh, I'm excited.
Are they gonna pull you crowd?
oh, they're gonna pull something.
You, you're gonna get like kicked out. Like
Not enough room.
Why, why, you're not dressed like the monkeys or anything like that? You guys are gonna actually wear costumes?
Potentially.
Wait.
Are you
Okay,
actually?
hold on. I know this is a Moose Guy. We're getting to Falcon, but not band. Matt is in a band called Rivia,
Oh yeah.
which is named after the Witcher Rivia.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why Matt's hair hopefully is long. But what kind of costumes does Rivia plan on wearing?
Well,
Seriously, go ahead. Hit us off with
we've got
what do you
a-
call that? Spoiler.
we got a couple of ideas. We're kind of like tossing everything up at the moment.
Please
Like
involve
a
the bell
Caesar
sleeves. You know what the bell sleeves are? You know, like with
like the
those-
big
the
flowy
puffy
ones.
cookies.
Yeah,
Did you like 70s like pop star?
we could do that.
70s glitter pop star.
We were maybe gonna do the Avengers.
No.
Yes.
No.
But like a really
You like a
bad
School of
version.
Rock type thing.
We
Matt,
could
Oh
do
my
a School of
God.
Rock thing.
Matt, we
School
want
of
people
Rock's
to
just
actually
come
come
back on
see
Netflix.
you.
I know.
That's
Yeah, true.
We want people to come see you.
You ever seen
And
Uncle on Netflix?
Oh my, I love that show. I've seen it like
yeah,
4 times.
it's boss. It's
sick.
boss. I love it.
Uncle's
it's dead,
great. Watch
dead funny.
Uncle.
Have you seen
There was some
Uncle?
morph suits involved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
Watch Uncle.
No.
Have you watched Uncle?
No,
Oh,
I've
it's so wholesome.
heard of a movie called Mon.
Nick Helm,
Uh-huh.
and all the songs kind of slapping it. So
Yeah. Anyway, so back to the show. Finally, back in the room.
Yeah.
So, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Soldier.
That's what I said.
Falcon and my winter shoulder.
Yeah. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Cold.
Basically, it's not as long as the other show,
Yeah.
WandaVision. It's only 6 episodes, but it's definitely kind of like one big Avengers-sized movie.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because it has a half an hour each, so it's like an hour, 3-hour
Yeah.
movie, and it plays like that.
Yeah.
You know, because like what this is, these are 2 characters from the Avengers, but for me, these were my favorite characters from Civil War. You've all seen
Yeah.
Civil War.
I agree.
And I just love that, especially that sequence where they're chasing Spider-Man to
Yeah,
the factory.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, or when when they hook up with Cap and he hooks up with
Move your
Sharon.
seat back.
And this is a callback into this show because they
You
did
say
it. But this was a further exploration of the 2. So in the beginning, you know, Falcon gives up the shield,
Yeah.
right, and everything, and Rhodey shows up, so we
Yeah.
get our first guest star, and then
Yeah.
he's kind of
War
like,
Machine.
yeah, and he's kind of like, yo, dude, bro, what are you doing, man? Now, I didn't get it because this is going to be a deeper thing later, but
Yeah.
I didn't get it. He's like, you know, because Falcon says to Cap, it doesn't feel like my shield.
Yeah.
Now, we just think that he felt, I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
But it goes deeper
It sure
into the
does.
whole thing and stuff like that. So, what did everybody think about the lead off into the piece? Matt?
Like, I thought it was like really good. That first episode is like, because I was a bit sort of apprehensive going into it. I was like,
Yeah.
is it going to be just like a buddy cop movie and really
Did
kind
you
of...
want that Lethal Weapon, bro?
Yeah, I did. I love things like that.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a soft spot for things like that. So if it's
Yeah.
not done well, it makes me really angry. And
That's
I'm like,
true.
God damn it.
That's true.
It's not a Disney make-off then.
Yeah.
No.
So I was like, I was a little bit scared of that going in. And then like that first episode was just like, oh no, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I thought it was really good. Man, like,
I mean, the only thing is, what did you think, James, about the Star Wars Mandalorian ripoff opening scene where Falcon is chasing the other fucking bird
actually-
suit guys? You know, with the whole
Yeah.
tunnel.
For an opening scene, it did not get me excited for it. And I thought, oh no. 'Cause
No.
and in the first episode, I thought the dialogue was way better than the action. I did like some of it, how it went. And I did love the introduction of more characters. Who was the supporting act with Falcon?
Oh, the Falcon. Danny. No, his name is Danny, but he becomes the
I know,
Falcon
in the comics.
Yeah.
I thought he was really good. I really
Danny
liked his
Ramirez.
character. I'd love to.
Yes.
Hopefully, we see more of that character. But I feel like for that first episode, it got me hooked. It was like 40 minutes, something I'd watch anyway. So I was really happy with it.
It also was a good callback because the villain was Batroc the Leaper, who was in Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
GSP, man.
Definitely,
Yeah.
GSP. I've got a lot of time.
Does that mean
He's called
GSP?
George St. Pierre.
Ooh.
He's a mixed martial artist, double champion. He's like
Big brain
awesome.
on.
George St. Pierre is like my guy.
Yeah.
He's my guy.
That's kind of like Ray Park when Ray Park shows up in Star Wars,
Yeah.
like Darth Maul.
Yeah.
You know who that guy is. I didn't know him, but no,
GSP,
nice
man.
GSP. But then so what we're doing is we're kind of like got 2 parallels, don't we?
Yeah.
So we start out with 2 parallels because that's Falcon's story, and then Bucky's story is a little bit more quieter until he goes into the flashback.
I
you
like
know?
that.
Bucky's in therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
I
kind
like
of coming out of himself, isn't he? Like,
I like his book, his little book. Yeah, when
little book?
Yeah, his
What
little
do you
book.
mean?
Right in the wrongs.
Little fuck.
Yeah, it's his little
I like
book.
his little book.
I like his little book.
What do you mean?
So when he's writing his wrongs.
His little book.
His little book.
Oh,
What
that's
do you thought I
innocent.
said?
Steve's book, innit?
Yeah,
You said his
Steve's
little
book.
buck.
What do you
I'm
thought I
sorry.
said in it?
Yeah, I thought you said buck, his little buck. I was like,
His little boss.
I didn't know where you, James, for you, I don't know where you're going. So his little
Sorry, I
book,
only just got
his little book, so good. His little book, yeah.
Okay.
It's Steve's book.
Anyway, yeah. So he's been righting his wrongs, but a lot of people didn't like this part, right? You know, like, what do you think about superhero therapy?
I think it needs to be explored a lot more, to be honest.
Superheroes having a lot of trauma. They need to go to therapy. Like,
You're thinking about
Tell it,
like
man.
Think about Iron Man, yeah. Just like, let's roll it back, yeah. Iron Man was not in a good place after like Avengers.
Yeah,
you know,
because he went to space.
Yeah.
Nearly died.
and like nearly died and had to like stop an alien invasion.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He'd probably be mentally scarred.
Yeah,
isn't he?
you're gonna be a bit shook up after it, aren't you? But oh no, just Ultron, you know.
Just get over it, man.
Just Ultron.
And then let me go and create the biggest supervillain ever.
Yeah, just he's one-upped himself.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, but then the whole thing, I loved, because I mean, like, it was really cool because it was subtle, but it was acting, right? And both of them, it was just like what we said about WandaVision, right? Like, if you add up the minutes that they've had in all the movies, it would be like about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And so to spend this time, I didn't think of it as slow at all. I just felt that it was character building.
It was nice, wasn't it?
And everything, you know. And then, but I am waiting for them to converge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then so like then we get more into going back home to Sam. Now, what I was curious about, and I don't know if either you know it, but because Sam disappeared for 5 years, his sister stayed.
Yeah.
So, do you think his sister was his younger sister, or then she became his older sister?
I reckon she was the older one. I don't know why.
Do you think she was always older?
Yeah, I feel like she got them older vibes, like the older
Maybe
sister,
she was younger. I'll get them.
That would
she
be more
one-upped
cooler,
it.
right?
Yeah.
You know. And
That would be sci-fi. Do you know what I mean?
Marvel
Sorry.
confirmed this.
yeah, man, you disappeared for 5 years, and now I'm older than you.
The average sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
It kind of
It's
explains it would explain why she's so apprehensive towards what Sam wants to do, though.
Exactly, because basically they want to restore their father's boat, and they need money, and then this created this whole big thing of how do superheroes get paid?
Oh, the bank scene. I think the bank scene was actually one of my favorites. I feel like it was so iconic. Like, can I have a selfie?
They don't.
This is it.
He was like, can I have a selfie? And he was like, no, we're not giving
Well,
you
if
money.
you think of Peter Parker, he's also like a photographer, so he's got a good job there,
know.
hasn't he?
No, he does. He got a good job taking
It
shots
explores him
of
more.
himself.
It explores how superheroes get.
It's a bit egotistical, like, isn't it?
King of the selfie. Spider-Man.
Saving the world doesn't mean you automatically get like a check for like 10 million. Like, hey, go, you saved New York.
You know, that would have been so cool because that happened before selfies. That would have been so cool. I don't read the comics anymore, but it's like, yeah, I am the master of the selfie.
You know what they should do? They should start making like Marvel like jobs. See what Iron Man does behind the scenes in his daily job. Do you know what I mean?
He's a playboy
He's a
philanthropist.
scientist. He's a scientist. He builds shit.
So he gets paid for that, but then like if you think about it, you could do every different person. It'd be quite funny. One person's just in the office before they get off.
No, what's really weird is that in the comics, Thor is a doctor.
Oh, right.
Right? And so he's a doctor named Don Blake. So if you remember the first Thor movie, he took on the name of Don Blake, which was kind of like an inside joke. But looking at Chris Hemsworth, you're like,
he's not
doctor?
a doctor.
No, doctor.
No, he's not. No.
Speaking of
You wouldn't let
doctors-
that operate on you, would you? I mean,
I
I would. But
Speaking of doctors, Doctor Strange, I just reckon he does like a job. Do you reckon he like sells like half the stuff for like what's in the sanctum? He can't get paid. He's selling the sanctum stuff.
He could be selling stuff on eBay.
That's strange. He's got that, like the hottest eBay.
Yeah, he's got the best eBay account.
so he's got his own YouTube channel.
Where did
He's a
this
vlogger.
Postage and packaging.
Musician.
Nuh-uh.
Musician.
Straight through.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what?
There's not a stamp for that, sir.
Wait, Endgame. Remember, was it Korg and Thor? They were playing Fortnite. They could be YouTubers. They could be YouTubers. There's a small chance they're streamers.
Yeah.
I would watch Thor play YouTube. Like,
What do you think they're on
YouTube.
Visco?
Let's go on TikTok. Hi, I'm Thor. Sponsored.
No, but
But Falcon can't do any of this.
He would be on Fortnite forever. But anyway. So then what happens is that, you know, what leads us on into the story. So, like, they have to find somebody, right, and everything, and that's where the Flag Smashers come in. That's the enemies, right? As well as at the end of episode 1, Sam gave up the shield.
Yep.
And what does government do? Now, I don't want to say it just because I'm the only black guy on this panel. But what does government do?
Government give it to a white guy.
Give it to a white guy.
Classic American government.
Yeah.
Now, hey, he may be Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he may look like Carl from Up.
I just thought you looked like Kurt Russell.
No, everyone was bullying his actor because of that.
I know.
And it was horrible.
It's funny. Though. Have you ever seen Up?
Yeah.
So at the end scene, right? Captain America, he has the mask on, but because it's so tight and his face looks like he's squeezed out of it, he looks like Carl, the old man from Up.
Oh, bless
And so
him.
they made so many memes like,
Here's a Fury crossover world. So when he gets older, he just becomes the guy from Up.
Puts down the shield, picks up the House of Balloons, Balloon House.
Oh my god, he actually does.
She thought
Oh my god, he does.
Oh my god!
Exactly. She thought I was kidding. But anyway,
Poor fella.
so that's
Poor fella.
So yeah, we have.
so that's how they end the first episode, where it's kind of like, Sam, why did you give up the shield to the Smithsonian and the Captain America does this bit, and then government just turns around and gives it up
He sees
to
it on
this
telly?
guy.
He sees it on telly as well.
Yeah.
So does everybody else. He just gives it up to this guy. So now John Walker is the new Captain America.
Yeah.
So now, of course, Bucky's upset.
Yeah.
As you should. And everything. So then, moving into episode 2, it's like, is it about getting the shield back? No. It's about this group of, what do we call them? Like,
The terrorists.
they're not terrorists. Don't call them terrorists.
Eco-terrorists.
Eco-terrorists. This is, what's her name? Kelly, what's her name?
Carly Morgenthau.
Yeah, Carly Morgenthau, which was gender blend.
Yeah.
I ain't
Carl
trying to
Morgenthau was the Flag Smasher in the comics. But I mean, no, you said you know her name. What's her name again? Kelly Eckerman? Or no?
Oh, the actor.
The actor.
I think it's Kelly something.
No, Jesus
Erin
Christ.
Kellyman.
Erin Kellyman.
Erin Kellyman.
Now,
That's
wait a minute.
fancy
Dyslexia.
name, isn't it?
Wait a minute.
It's
So
pretty
M
cool.
said, wait a minute, I know this girl.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what, personally?
I only know her from Les Mis. I mean, like she was in the the movie.
Was she good in it?
Oh, man, Les Mis was an awesome movie, but she also was in Solo.
No.
She? Oh,
Was she?
Yeah, she was in Solo.
I'm on 2, yeah.
Solo.
Oh yeah,
I remember the actress.
She's the girl at the end,
Yeah.
and she's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna let you like Han
yeah,
Solo."
but nobody
be okay.
probably watched that movie to see that.
You should.
I've seen it twice, and like, because I watched it once because I was like, and then I watched it again to be like,
Did you?
really?
I may rewatch that. I may rewatch that tonight. to be fair.
I mean, the Kessel Run. Anyway,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
don't get me started. Anyway, so Bucky goes on to the truck. Like it's a great truck chase sequence.
Yeah.
He goes
Is it?
into- now I want to point this out. Because people say, "Why do you guys just break that down?" No. So in the trunk, Bucky sees all these boxes full of virus.
They're just it's super
Super
serum,
serum,
innit?
super serum, yeah. Like,
No. In the boxes, like because the original story was that there was a viral outbreak, and so like what they were doing was they were actually taking like the cure.
Yeah.
These Flag Smashers were. So then they introduced. The girl, which is not a surprise to us because we've seen the freaking trailer, but anyway, she has superpowers,
Yeah.
and so she kicks the crap out of Bucky out of the truck. But this,
He's
wait,
like,
so
you
Matt,
okay?
So on top of the trucks, what did you think about that truck fight?
I love the truck
was
fight, man.
great, that was great.
It reminded me of like you know seen Matrix Reloaded
Yeah.
Oh.
with Morpheus and,
Yeah.
and the agent.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I love that movie. I mean, it's not as good as the first Matrix.
you gotta hand it to that fight scene. It was
Yeah.
great.
It was really good.
I love a good fight scene. It's always adrenaline packed in it.
but you know what's interesting
good
about
one.
this?
A
What's
good one.
interesting about this is like a lot of people didn't like the assembled afterwards, like the behind the scenes. But like I love watching stuff like that because obviously they're not on real trucks.
Do you know what I love?
You just see the green screen in the background,
I love-
and you're like, that's all you've done.
If it was Tom Cruise doing
Get
it,
me on the top of a box.
if it was Tom Cruise would have went on top of the bus and did it.
Yes, he would have.
It's kind of like this is so out of context, but it's dead funny if you see the behind the scenes. You ever seen Titanic behind the scenes, right?
No. No, go ahead.
They've got Leonardo DiCaprio in a little paddling pool that they blew up in the studio, and he's holding on to like Rose or whatever.
Is it
It's
like
just
at the end of
no,
the
it is-
door?
Oh,
it is like-
yeah.
He's on the paddling pool like this, but it's just that me howling the photos of the behind the scenes from that.
That's
Have you
how you
Have you seen the
find
Civil
good
War
actors.
behind the scenes?
What?
You've seen the Civil War behind the scenes? No, because during the massive fight scene, they go against each other. Black Widow was the only one who had no CGI. So for like 50% of it, she had to pretend the Avengers were with her and had to pretend fight. And it was just her pretend fighting, everything going.
Isn't Black Widow having like a solo movie
Yeah,
soon?
It was supposed to come out last year.
Yeah.
Then this year again,
got pushed back.
kept getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out this summer.
But sorry, I was gonna say about the fight scene. What we just saw.
Yeah.
I liked seeing like them lose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
it's
nice
nice
to see.
because it's like so the fake Captain America and his black sidekick show up.
His black sidekick.
I can say it.
What's he called, like Battlestar?
Battles.
Yeah. He's in the
but
comics.
Wait. So when they're just like riding along after they lost, when they're riding along in the truck,
Battlestar.
and then they go, "What's your name?" Battlestar. He's like, "I'm out."
Yeah.
It's like the government have been
So
like,
good.
right, what worked for them? Put them again.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my god, it was just so funny. But then so we got like a new Captain America and Battlestar with trying to team up with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and they're not having it and everything like that, and really Captain America wants Falcon just to be his sidekick. But when he couldn't get a sidekick, hey, I know this black guy. And it wasn't even like they had super serum as well. You
Inclusive.
understand?
Yeah, he's just
No, but
let
it
him
wasn't
in.
even like they had super serum. So he's just like,
Just
man,
soldiers.
Oh no.
just get this other guy.
It's just soldiers of a shield. That's all it was.
So no, because it's going to be about what happened to Battlestar. But anyway,
Sure is.
so they separate and everything.
Does he have his own individual story, do you reckon, as a spin-off?
Who, Battlestar?
Something like that.
And we'll tell you what
Something
happened
like
to
that.
Battlestar. Not enough to get his own show.
It'll be a very
He was
short
so
show.
close.
Is this the episode we see Isaiah Bradley? Is this the episode?
Well,
No,
correct.
not yet.
Okay.
So anyway,
Well, that was a bit of a spoiler, wasn't it? Now we know he's
little
dead.
Like a spoiler warning for the show.
spoilers. Anyway, so pretty much he's dead. Like, so now they have to find the Flag Smashers.
Yeah.
They need someone who they think that could lead them because they're wondering, is it Hydra or who's behind the Flag Smashers?
They really sort of like, to start, they were like all kind of out their depth, aren't they? Trying
Yeah.
to like adjust to their new sort of roles and stuff and not having Captain America and everyone else. And
Yeah,
they're a
so
bit like,
it's like two
don't have a
sidekicks
leader.
trying to
They're struggling a
trying
bit,
to
aren't they?
master. Yeah. So
Ooh.
then they realize.
It's like when you
Zemo.
get two underdogs.
So they exactly.
double underdogs.
So then they realize Zemo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go to
I
Zemo.
got so happy when they
and
said that.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
This
so
is
happy.
like
Daniel
probably
Bruhl.
the best little thing
Power
about
to the
this show.
people, man. That's what it's like. Yeah, come on.
So, in episode 3, basically, Bucky helps Zemo break out of prison.
Hypothetically.
I love that scene. No,
Hypothetically.
I love that scene so
so
much.
good.
Hypothetically, when he walks in, he's like, "Hello."
Yeah, right.
It's so good.
Also, the actor who plays Zemo is so spot on, and we'll talk about this later. But they have set up what's the rafts? Version?
Oh, yeah,
they've
the
set up
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, and I cannot wait if they actually do it.
Exactly. So anyway, so Zemo, cool as fuck, in just one little montage, breaks out of prison and finds them and everything. But what I love is that always in the comics, he was Baron Zemo.
Yeah. And
But in the movie, he was Zemo.
Like,
And he was like, I lost my wife and kids, but I'm going to take you guys out.
Yeah.
His jets. He's got his jets.
But yeah. So right, and they like, yo, you got your old jet, right? He's got a coat with a fur collar.
yeah. Absolutely
He's
balling.
amazing.
He's looking like Willie Mack from the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he looks sick.
He's like, I am a Baron.
Yeah. So by the way, I'm like Marvel's Batman.
Yeah, I have a lot of money.
Yeah.
I loved it though, man. I was
Yeah.
like, from like, obviously I didn't really know because I don't really know much about comics. So like for me watching Civil War and being like, oh, he's like the only one to kind of beat the Avengers, if you will.
Tear them apart.
Yeah. And like, so I was like, yeah, a lot of time for him. Sound now. Good effort. Fair play.
But this was a great upgrade.
Yeah.
It's not even an upgrade. It was really just more of an acknowledgement that
it's
he's, Batman.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it was like, I didn't know that he was a Baron. I didn't know that he was super cool.
So-
And he has like,
And he only had
untapped
one shot with
resources.
the mask.
Oh,
and
no,
everything
that was
like
a cool scene,
But
though.
it was still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, still
So Chase,
cool.
have you always been like a Marvel fan, even with the comics?
I'm more of a DC fan.
Yeah,
Don't
with the
hurt me.
comic- with
Don't
the-
hurt me.
I agree.
With the comics, Comics and DC are better, but Marvel have the better movies.
Exactly.
Yes.
I would give you an what are those invisible punches?
Yes.
Yeah.
COVID's friendly.
Those Wonder Twin punches.
Yes.
Look at that shit.
Um,
So this new threesome becomes Lethal Weapon with Leo gets.
Yeah.
It's Lethal Weapon 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know? It's like,
Pretty much like-
walking around with Zemo is like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All they need to do, they fuck you in the drive-thru.
So is it after Civil War? After Civil War, I did not care much for Zemo. Like I thought, okay, they've used him. What's
Yeah,
next?
but they didn't use him like
Yeah,
this.
no,
That's-
when they used him like this, they actually gave him a character. They gave him a story arc. It was absolutely sick.
Yeah.
And that fur coat, like that steals the show.
Yeah, I know, it's funny, and it is a play on the comic character as well. But anyway, so now the three of them have to
it's
go.
boss.
And
You know what? He kind of looks like he should be on like Jon Snow. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It gives me Jon Snow vibes.
It's like a Mission Impossible coat.
Well, he is a Baron.
Right.
He's a Baron.
Oh.
So
It
now
crosses over.
So now the three of them have to like go and find the power broker or somebody.
Yeah.
Right,
Who's that?
background person. But they go to Madripoor.
Yeah.
Now, what you probably don't know, Matt,
Nope.
Madripoor
Yeah,
is
it's
where Wolverine hung out,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, wow.
And Wolverine had another identity as Patch, and he hung out
Okay.
in this place called the Tiger Bar,
Okay.
which they have in the background when they actually walk through the city of
That's a
Lowtown.
really cool
Where the
Easter egg.
forums
Yeah.
going crazy.
Do you all have to have claws?
Where the
to
forums
them?
like the Marvel forums going
Yeah.
crazy. You remember like in WandaVision, like in Mephisto, they saw an M. I didn't see it at the time. You can
Yeah.
imagine. Oh my
So
god!
was everyone
Wolverine
going,
confirmed.
Wolverine,
Oh my god, he's
Wolverine?
confirmed.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh,
exactly,
cool, man.
Cool.
exactly. But I mean, so they don't find Wolverine.
Yeah.
We get a bit of Zemo dancing.
Zemo dance.
I know you haven't seen
If
it.
you want to do some Zemo exercise, or what do
Yeah.
you call it, dance exercise?
Have you seen
You
the
know what
10-hour
we need
cut?
in here? A disco
I've heard
ball.
of the 10-hour
It's
cut.
good.
We do. We need
Disco ball.
everyone just
Oh.
take a little 5 seconds.
Or
and
like-
just
like an
get a little
impromptu
Zemo on.
boogie.
Get your Zemo on.
Wait. I bet you a man Jump could do a Zemo dance.
On a
Go
scale of
on,
1
do
to
us a
Zemo.
Zemo dance. Go on.
I know what- No, at the end of the
Oh,
recording,
no.
at the end of the recording, I'll fine.
Get up and
Get
dance.
on a chair. Get on a chair.
No. Camera won't see him. The camera won't see him.
10 out of 10. Would Zemo again?
Yes.
I'd rather watch the jump dance as opposed to the Zemo dance.
Sorry, big
Well done,
condom.
lad. Well
Do I owe you a chair?
So anyway,
Do I owe you a chair?
so they find instead of the power broker, wink,
Oh,
Yep.
they find Sharon Carter, Agent 13,
Oh my god.
played by Emily Van Camp, who was in Revenge. Did you ever see Revenge?
Yeah.
Okay. Emily's been told just say yeah at her.
Smile away, boys. Smile away.
I've seen it.
remember, if you've seen Line of Duty, no comment. Just say no
Yes.
comment. Just say no comment.
Yeah, okay.
Fine.
All right. Anyway, so
No comment.
So she's cool, right? And you know, she got
Yeah,
a lot of
boss.
friends. She's she's making a lot of phone calls and everything. She does a big fight with nobody watching for so strange.
Also, who is the person who the Falcon was meant to be? The Tiger Pawn or King or something.
Of course you'd say that. Anyway.
Pawn, you know what I mean? Like, you're the one with dirty mind, Tiger Pawn.
Tiger Pawn.
No, he was supposed
What's
to be
your
smiling
search
tiger.
history, James?
He was supposed to be smiling tiger,
That's
which
it.
is a character I don't know, but it was just a reason for him to just say, "I look like. How come I'm the only one dressed like a pimp?"
Yeah.
It was just for that line. You know what I mean?
That was like a really confusing shot for me. Though, you know the way they're just walking into Madripoor.
I
I had no clue where
Yeah.
did they come from.
I like
Why are they
Madripoor.
walking across the bridge?
I know.
And why is the car only halfway?
Yeah, and it's like, is it like what is that? The Madripoor rules is like you can't, and you got to enter on foot.
No,
You know
it's
what I mean?
badass
Like,
entry. Badass entry. Because you saw how they walk in the swag walk.
Just like
It was bad ass.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I don't want to have to walk 20 minutes to go into somewhere.
Then you're not allowed in Madripoor then?
Yeah, you've got to do a
then
slow
they gotta
walking.
they got to change those
I
policies.
guess Rivia won't be playing in Madripoor then?
You got
well-
to do a big gig there.
Well, challenge accepted, James.
I thought you were going to dress up
Good
anyway.
luck finding it.
And he said, "I'll walk." If it's for a show, I'll walk. But anyway, so now the team is kind of like all like put together, you know. But so at this point, we can talk about the other two plots.
Yeah.
One plot would be the Flag Smashers plot, which is total effed up. This is the problem with the movie is the Flag Smasher plot, because the original concept was this was made or started to be made 2 years ago before the pandemic.
Right.
And then with the pandemic approaching, they had to shut down, and then they realized, maybe this shouldn't be about a viral outbreak.
Yeah.
On the one hand, I'm wondering, how was Falcon and the Winter Soldier going to stop a viral outbreak?
Well,
You know what
well
I mean?
Falcon's going around putting masks on everyone.
Hey, it sounds a bit like COVID. This.
Flying around.
Marvel, what did you do?
Which is why they stopped that. But
Is that why
because there was a lot of scenes where characters are like looking, and then somebody else off camera is saying the lines. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I did
And everything
actually.
like that. So
That kind of thing stresses me out. I don't know why. As someone who's dyslexic anyway, we don't need to make it more confusing, you know.
you're totally right.
I just feel like the plot was really, like, as you said, like, not rushed, but it did feel like it wasn't
wasn't
fully
rushed.
fleshed.
It was cut. It was
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
And then they had to kind of like splice. And what can we use? Can we use this? And if we just put the back of somebody in and then have the dialogue in, it was a lot of that.
It's all about,
And
like,
so the whole Flag Smasher thing probably started out as a different thing. Trying to stop this virus or release the virus or whatever and everything. So that was bad. That was like plot B. But then the other plot C, which is my favorite, is Isaiah Bradley
Cool, that was
as
cool.
the original. Now, this is the thing. There was a comic called Truth, Red, White, and Blue. Or really Red, White, and Black, actually. It was called,
Oh,
where
sorcery.
at an earlier time, there was another Captain America.
Okay.
Now, because of our timeline being in the 20s now, right, in this story, they made him be in Korea
Yeah.
after Steve went into the water.
Yeah.
But in the actual comic, he was the original Captain America.
Oh, okay.
Because what happened is that there was, to test, now, and if you think about it, government.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't
If you
make
think
sense.
about it, is that like they had the serum made by Germans,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And they needed to know how they're going to create a hero. So what they did was they tested it on what?
A black guy.
Black people. Black people, bruh.
No.
So what happened is that you probably haven't heard of this, especially not James, because he thinks like a person was hanged in 1912 or something. The only time. Didn't say that. Yes, he did. But anyway, the Tuskegee Project was about like this drug. They were doing a test of syphilis,
Right.
and they tested it on black men.
Yeah.
And what they did was they used a black female nurse, because they didn't trust government, to do it and everything. So what in the story, they used that kind of like background to say they were testing for the super soldier serum.
So it's got history behind it. Like,
So there was
They weave it
several.
in, kind of thing.
So there were several black guys who had superpowers.
Yeah.
But Isaiah Bradley was pretty much the only survivor that wasn't malformed.
Yeah.
And everything. So he was fighting in the war.
Yeah.
Right. And everything. But he was doing those secret missions. So Cap was around doing those propaganda missions. And he was doing those missions. But instead, what they did was to bring the timeline forward. They just made it be that he was in Korea. But messed up, bro.
Rough.
It's a bit
Because
mental.
because what happened was they said, so he used them,
Yeah.
did the missions, and then they put him into jail,
Yeah.
right? For like 15 years as a reason for why we never heard of him. And so, Deep, what did you guys think?
I was just like, it's a hard one to swallow, because it shouldn't be so like, oh yeah, I get that. It's like they put the black guy in jail,
They should do a
and
better
everyone just goes like,
storyline.
okay, like I can believe in that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's the hard bit to swallow for me, is like, that's like how they've made the plot and stuff like that. But again, it's believable because that was what it was like, And that's like, how about like, I mean, we weren't around then, but we're all very aware of how different it was back then compared to what it is like now.
Yeah.
And it's a good comment on that for people who don't really have a clue about it.
100%.
Educational for people, like if they wanted to search up about the time.
Well, it's always about that thing about his story, like who tells the story.
It fit the story. It fit the story of Falcon and the Winter Soldier perfectly, I reckon.
Yeah, because he had to deal with.
And Isaiah Bradley, it made me like when I read up the character, it made me do some independent research on him. And I think the comics look pretty cool in it. So
Yeah, I mean, because then that leads us to now we understand because we're starting to reveal why Sam is conflicted. It's not that it's not his shield. It's that what Isaiah says to him when he goes back to Isaiah. He says, "No self-respecting black man will wear the flag and stuff like that."
So he's
with the way the
conflicted
country.
with himself.
No. If he takes on the role of Captain America, then he has to brandish the
It's
flag.
an
Becoming the
identity
oppressor.
thing.
Right,
He's
and
becoming the
so
oppressor.
what he's saying is that with all the stuff that Americans have done, especially like the black people in American history, how can you wear the
that
flag
with proud when
yeah. And so it became oh my god, man, dude, don't do this, man, this is like messing with my head, right? Because it's like I want him to be Captain America, because of the other way. So Isaiah couldn't see the other way. Yeah. All he saw was what happened to him.
Yeah.
And this is what's problematic when people tell you their story. It's like it's what for him, I would never do it. But then he didn't see what Sam eventually saw. Yeah. Or what Bucky saw when Bucky was on the couch. Yeah. When Bucky was on the couch and he saw like the two kids, Sam's nephews playing Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or Falcon and Captain America or whatever. Yeah. And it's like these kids need a symbol. Yeah. So the flag is a flag for everyone. It's not just a flag for white people. It's a flag for everyone.
For Americans, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And in the end,
represent for everyone in America.
And I will talk about the more at the end later, but for the end, like the entire series, it does become something else, and it does kind of show more than just a flag.
Yeah, no, exactly, which is why I was just saying into that point is like so the last thing before I move away from that is that you probably didn't know, because this is another one of those things, you probably didn't know that the young kid that was Isaiah's grandson, right, actually is a character from the comics called the Patriot, who also wears the flag.
Oh, okay.
Right? And he leads the Young Avengers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
Eli
Bradley.
Young Avengers could happen now.
Yeah, well, this is what I was going to say. Yeah, because everybody... So, if you are watching Marvel, basically you have, like, the twins that are in WandaVision.
You have Ant-Man and the Wasp's daughter.
Ant-Man and Wasp's daughter, Stature. You have Eli Bradley.
Iron
and then
Iron
you're
Girl.
gonna...
Is it called?
Well, Ironheart.
Ironheart.
And then you're going to... I know. And then you're going to have... Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, as well as America Chavez, that are going to be in the Marvels movie. So basically what they're saying is they've been doing this long game of planting the Young Avengers. So I just
actually, have you seen the Miss Marvel costume?
Yeah, that's another thing. But I mean,
it's alright. Shoes are a bit weird, but I like it.
Of course you do.
What?
Sorry.
What? Oh, Hawkeye. Oh, right. I forgot.
Hawkeye's daughter.
Oh, I've seen Hawkeye.
And then Hawkeye, the female Hawkeye is also in the Hawkeye series.
I hate Jeremy Renner.
Right.
Why do you hate Jeremy Renner?
He hits his wife. His music is
Sorry,
shit.
His
his face annoys me.
That went down
I
quickly.
hate him.
Went down quickly.
Also, his music is horrible. If you ever listen to
Does anybody have some
Can anyone
ice?
find the lid for this can of worms I've just opened?
Just put it back in.
Put some ice on this fire, please.
It's a snake. Damn you, man. So anyway.
Shouldn't have asked that.
Right then.
Whoopsie.
Okay, so what are you going to say?
Back to the show. So anyway, so now we get to the most powerful scene in the show is when they are fighting the Flag Smashers, and new Captain America and Battlestar will not leave them alone.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you keep finding us?
It's like the whole time Captain America and Battlestar are trying to like stay within the guidelines and be the government's weapon, and they're just failing badly. They're just getting terrorized, and like it's like Falcon and Winter Soldier are like, we can work outside the box. Ha, ha, ha. So they just end up following Falcon and Winter Soldier, don't they? It's just like,
it's like they put a bug on them or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they have a fat Flag Smashers fight in some place where Io shows up from Wakanda. How did I leave her out and everything? But Kelly, I keep saying her name wrong.
Carly
Carly kills Battlestar.
Yeah. like
Don't laugh.
like
wait.
one shots him though.
Can we rewind it a minute? Because I want to talk about the
Anxiety.
what's called like the Dora Milaje versus the new Captain America, because that was the best fight in the entire show.
Stick fight.
Yeah. And when the end, when they beat them, so when they beat all the heroes, it's like, you know what, good for them. It's a good for them moment.
At least they
Good
got
for them.
one win.
It's good for them for the Wakandans. Like, I like that. That's one.
I think it's more of a sit down and shut up and give us our shit
No, yeah,
back.
it wasn't. That's why it was a sick
Moment.
fight.
I
It was
think
a
it's
sick
more
fight.
girls
It's
do
sort
it.
of one of those.
Girls do it.
It was more.
Girls get it
This,
done.
we'll have our shield back. We'll have all our stuff back. Stop messing about. We'll take Zemo as well.
No, we had the shield.
Wait. They take the shield,
Yeah.
and then they give it back. But then what about when she like?
His arm rolls off.
So control alt delete your arm. You know what I mean? Off.
They made it. They know it.
Yeah. But
Yeah, they should do. I mean,
Don't
he's
bite the
been
hand.
growing up with her for a while.
Yeah. We're going out with her. What?
No,
What?
no.
Well,
Except with the arm,
I think Bucky Bryan been going out with Io. Who knows?
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
But what I was trying to get to was that, like, because Battlestar dies, John flips.
Yeah.
And
Well, before. Oh wait. No,
this
it's
is,
not.
I think he finds the vials before
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
flips. Doesn't he? He finds
he
the
does.
vials before he flips. So they've been stealing, the super soldier serum and everything like that. And like one of them, Zemo stomps on most of them.
That was
But
like
then one
such
of
a
them is-
cool little scene.
Zemo's like outshining everyone.
Yeah,
in
he's
that.
boss. Like,
Yeah.
he seems a cool guy.
But then
He's
John,
a murderous psychopath, but he's got.
John looks. They don't
Like the
show
Joker
us.
then.
They don't show him take it, but he looks at it. But he's mad that his best friend is dead, and he brought him in, and he has no superpowers, and like he grabs one of these flag smashers, puts him on the steps, takes the shield.
Yeah.
Watch out for this.
Oh, right.
Finish him.
Finish you.
All blood in the Captain America shield. Yeah.
Oh.
Now, this is a Disney show.
Yeah.
That was a surprise. I was surprised.
It's also really important.
Mickey Mouse is like, oh,
Like
don't do any
Captain
violence.
America.
Oh.
Mouse had a heart attack on this M.
The mouse of the big house
And
went.
it paid off.
Yeah, but it paid off. But then what I'm trying to say is, when he lifts up the shield,
Yeah.
there's blood on the shield.
Oh no!
And that shot just ends on it.
Not good.
Oh.
That's
Not
what I'm
good,
trying
scary,
to
not
say.
Chef's kiss.
So the thing is about the
Yes,
shield,
yes,
for
good one.
people who don't know, Captain America doesn't kill people. He's very sort of like.
He's against it,
He's
isn't
just-
he?
And
Yeah.
Cap just killed.
Andrew said Cap killed a little bit in the war.
Just
in
a
the
little bit of
war.
killing.
In a
In
civil
the
war.
war.
You can kill him.
Yeah, but
killed in the war.
World War II doesn't
Let's
count.
put
Yeah.
it this way: he's never decapitated anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the shield.
Wait. On
I thought he was
everybody's
a
phone,
ghost,
M.
Yeah,
Everybody
Oh my God.
national
on
television in the
The
face
world
of
is
the world.
watching as he chops the head off of
Someone
somebody.
put that,
Oh,
like,
wow.
Brutally
someone put that on their
execute someone.
Snapchat, like,
He was
hey,
not
lads,
an
Captain
executioner.
America.
And then
It
he
was like
gets
a
used
guillotine.
against it. And
It's
stuff
like a
that.
guillotine.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
literally
mean?
end them. Like,
So
I always thought how
Ugh.
it actually didn't chop off his head. He cracked the skull in. They
I
confirmed
think he
it.
chopped his
No,
head
they
off,
they
right?
confirmed it. It was like a skull crack or something. They didn't do.
Either way,
Oh,
so he
guy
don't wanna
caved
hear
his head
that.
in.
Yeah, they caved that in.
yeah. So either way,
think-
now we're finally moving, and
It's
so Falcon's like
the beginning
Yeah,
fight.
trying to give up
Is it-
that shield,
so
bruv.
we're on
Yeah.
the beginning fight at the moment. So they confront John Walker in a warehouse, and we get such
Yeah.
like a cool stripped down fight sequence, where everyone just gets injured.
But it looked like Civil War fights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
really good.
apparently it was a shot
It's
for
like
shot
what you do.
something.
What you do? Have the same stunt guy. And shit. Because they kept trading.
Hey, can
off
I,
the,
hey, can I
kept
copy your
trading off the
homework?
shield. Yeah, right. Kept trading off the shield.
Yeah.
So Sam gets the shield back. John doesn't die.
Before he gets the shield back, get his wings clipped though.
Oh yeah.
That was
Because
Caress.
he's super strong.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
rips off Falcon's wings, and it's so visceral because even though it's just a machine,
Yeah.
it's kind of like
symbolic.
When
Isn't
he wouldn't let go of the shield, and
That's
the
all
crack-
of his power gone. It's like everything that he.
yeah. Well, he can't
cracked
fly
him with his
anymore.
arm.
He broke his wings.
Oh, no, when they broke John
Broken
Walker's
wings.
arm,
Yeah.
the
It's
bone
emotional.
crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway,
Can we put that sound effect into this right now? Just edit.
ASMR. So anyway, I mean, he got the shield back. He's not giving it back. So he starts training with Bucky with the shield.
Yeah.
And it's like they're playing a game of frisbee.
Yeah, Captain America Frisbee.
This was mainly dialogue this
I mean,
episode.
like, what's up with that?
Like, I don't know. Was it like
It's kind of cool, but
two
kind of
dudes
not.
playing
No,
Frisbee?
that's how you train to be. Like, I mean, if you're gonna throw your shield and it accidentally knocks someone in the back of the neck and you paralyze them,
That's probably what have killed every.
yeah, no, fair play.
Like, imagine like in one of the outtakes he throws it and he just accidentally knocks him
Just
out.
misses.
Just hits his mum in the face or something coming in. Sorry, what are you doing, love?
He just goes shing. And
Hey, listen,
you see
man.
a
Falcon
head.
don't have any superpowers,
Yeah.
but he sure can flip.
He sure can
Yes.
flip. He's got great spinnies.
Even without the wing rocket,
Yeah.
you know, he's flipping.
He's still got spinnies. He's still got crazy spins.
I like
Fair
seeing.
Crazy spins.
Crazy spins.
I like seeing Bucky come into the his world. Like, you know, he comes on the boat. He helps make the boat with him. Meets his family.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
And everything, you know. And yeah, yo, your sister. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Don't date my sister.
Don't do that.
That was so American.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a sister. Anyway, so like, I mean, hey, Matt, back off.
I know.
Come on,
It was like that when I got there.
Exactly. But so anyway, so like we got to move on to the end. So like so the plot is just moving forward because I'm trying to avoid the whole flying smash thing and all that kind of stuff. You know, he's got the shield. He's been training and everything.
Yeah.
He goes back to Isaiah. You know, and he's like, first he wants to give Isaiah the shield.
Yeah.
He's like, don't open that bag, bro.
He's
Don't
kind
open
of
that
making
bag.
the same mistake as our Falcon. He just really
Gave it
doesn't
to
want to
someone
give
else.
like use the shield.
Just wants-
It's too big for me,
Yeah.
bro. It's too big.
Any excuse you can find, he's just trying to get rid. He's like, I don't want
Go, you have it.
No, but he's like, it belongs to you,
Yeah.
man, because they took it from you.
Yeah.
And he's
I
like,
suppose it's like when you have like so much like power though, it's scary though, isn't it? Like you kind of like, I'm gonna
be-
pass
you-
this on to
Big
someone else
responsibility,
now.
Exactly,
You know?
isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll be afraid
Yeah.
to like, hey, I don't want to lead by the front. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
I'd rather be number 3, number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with the team,
I'm
bro.
comfy. I'm comfy.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm down
Yeah.
with the team, bro. You know, and so anyway, so now it's like, look, everybody's telling you, Sam, this is yours, until like he's like, well, I got no wings,
Yeah.
I got the shield, and then Bucky says, hey, them girls from Wakanda,
Got you a little something.
they got you a little something, something.
Oh, and then it ends. Everyone knows what's in it. Everyone knows what's going to be for the next episode. We're in like a week suspension of like, oh, it's actually going to be what's going to be, or is it going to be like a WandaVision where they make a boner joke? And then
Right? What?
So basically, in
Fart
Where
boner
did
joke?
this come
I
from?
didn't think they were going to make a boner joke.
in WandaVision, everyone thought so in WandaVision, everyone thought they were going to tease the X-Men, but instead they made a boner joke.
All right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Then the
we're
suit came.
moving on
The
to the
suit.
final
the
fight.
suit.
I would call my
Final
new band
fight.
Fart Boner Joke. It's my new
So-
band name.
So the Flag Smashers
It's
fun,
have
isn't
grabbed all these politicians, you know, who travel in buses for some strange reason. No,
Do you
they're
reckon
all
if,
in
like-
they're all in like the World Council. The lights go out and all this other kind of stuff and everything. And like Bucky gets there, and then we have to delay it. Here it comes. He comes through the window.
Yep.
The Falcon. Oh. Captain America comes through the window, but he flies.
Captain America can fly now.
Dude,
Magical.
I read, right, that you know how most of these guys wear muscle suits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie said, "Frick that, I am pumping that."
Yeah, I see. them.
Absolutely
That is
jacked,
his-
innit?
That is
Yeah.
his body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
right.
you know,
That's
no
mental.
muscle suit, no padding. That's him.
Good
and stuff
effort,
like
though.
that. You know, I
He's
mean, probably
jacked,
the
innit?
bulletproof part. But, but anyway, yeah. So you know, yeah, he looks awesome. He's fighting with the wings and the shield, and he has to fight your man. Go for
GSP.
it.
George St. Pierre.
GSP.
I mean, I would never want to fight George St. Pierre in real life or on movie, to be honest. The only thing I didn't like about the whole GSP thing is like he kicks a chair at him.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
That's gonna stop him.
What's that all about? Like, shoot to take down.
You know,
Maybe it's a delay though. Maybe like he's preparing
I don't know,
himself.
it's like he kicks the
You
chair
know?
at him and then like Captain America throws the shield at him and like they just bounce off each
Best
other.
way
It's
to
just
look
like
at
this
it.
weird little
the
section.
chair's as strong
Isn't that
as
shield
the
made of
shield.
vibranium?
That's,
Yeah.
that's what I
This
mean. Like,
what?
he kicks a shield at him and like he like blocks it with the shield by throwing it, and they just like bounce off each other and like and
The
they just
chair
carry
shouldn't
on.
be
I was
that
just
strong.
I could.
like, the chair.
Best
GSP,
no,
what?
best thing to call it is Marvel logic. It's
Marvel logic.
Marvel logic.
Marvel logic.
Nice.
Marvel logic.
Or cape shit.
Cape
I
shit.
love it when
Cape
you
shit
call it
logic.
cape
There's some
shit.
real cape shit there.
Some cape shit Kino.
That's your line. So anyway,
Maybe it's a magical chair that they got from
GSP
it.
gets
The
away.
magical chair.
Well, it's like Falcon leaves him, doesn't he? Because he's like, he comes in and he's like,
does he leave him to go after the plane?
he goes to the chopper, doesn't he? And he's like,
Get to the chopper.
he's like, showdown with GSP. Nuh-uh, gotta save the people.
Right.
Yeah.
So now what they have to do is they have to close the plot, right? That is still the weird pandemic plot. So they have to close the plot by revealing to us who the power broker is.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of people caught it already early online.
I didn't, I'm dumb.
I didn't.
I
but,
think-
you
I
know.
didn't.
I think in towards.
Wait. James didn't? Usually James.
Yeah, it's usually
I
James
saw
on
it.
these
I
things,
saw
isn't
it coming. Usually you sure you didn't catch
So
it?
sure. But do you remember the theory that was going around that Zola was going to be the power broker?
Oh, yeah, Arnim Zola.
Yeah, everyone thought Zola was
And
going
he
to
was
he's
in
going to come out in his
Civil War.
robot suit. He's going to come out in the giant head suit.
Oh, my God.
Imagine.
Can you imagine? No. But like
Sick.
I don't know
Arnim
this one.
Zola was in what's it? Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War.
So he was like
Yeah.
Toby Haynes, I think his name is, but he was just ahead in the TV. And so what he did
right, okay.
was that like he actually created a robot body. The head is in his chest.
Yeah.
And then he had just like a video camera for a head. It's the worst freaking thing ever. So thank God
Modoc's
they did.
worse.
I
Right.
know MODOK is worse. Anyway, so the whole point is that so Sharon is the power broker.
Yeah.
She Batrock and GSP shows up.
Yeah.
Oh, so you the power broker? Just explain it for the audience, and
Yeah.
then she shoots him.
I know.
And then and then like Aaron's like, hey, yeah, wait for me. Sharon's like, wait for me. She's like, no, and then she kills her.
Yeah.
It's like you got rid of 2 villains in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So
a, it was
You
a
really
quick
are
one, wasn't
rushing the plot.
Yeah,
here.
No, I feel like it could have had one more episode left in it, but it was very.
Yeah, but then the thing about it depends on where they're going with it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it at the
Might
end.
not have the funding. They might just be like, listen, we've just got to kill
They-
everybody
Disney.
They
off.
definitely
Yeah.
got
Disney, they have the funding.
They have a blank check.
Yeah, but
They do,
Disney,
yeah, like-
Disney usually just like are cheapskates or whatever. To
No.
be honest.
All right, wait.
They
We-
use the same
We love
animation.
Disney.
Yeah, but they use the same animation for a lot of things. Like they really do. Like
yeah. Rotoscoping.
They're all
even
about
like the
recycling.
Jungle Book and
Yeah.
stuff like that. They use the same one as
Sure did.
what?
It is. It's not Land Before Time. It's
Jungle Book. You talking about the Lion King?
The scene where they're like running
Yeah,
around.
they're
with-
walking
with-
through
Oh,
No,
yeah,
Disney
yeah.
can pump out any like.
They
like
just use the same animations
Yeah.
over and over, and they're like, yeah, it sounds. No one will notice.
I call.
It's like
No
frame
one
for
would
frame,
notice.
the
I
same
think
way.
most animated Disney is like liquid shit.
liquid shit.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not that good.
So,
What goes through your head?
wait. So the movies are cape shit,
Not for.
and Disney
Not
is liquid
for-
shit.
Not for.
Let's, you know
Liquid
what?
shit.
There we
Liquid
go.
shit goes through your head.
That is boss. That.
James done it again. So anyway, Falcon saves he saves the politicians in the chopper
yeah.
and everything by getting them to save themselves. And then he lands, and conveniently, he does the big speech. That landing.
The wings with the shield on the top and his little safe dome.
and then bang.
Yeah, and it
Jump
literally,
him
like,
out
thinks-
the-
I thought it was so cool though, because I was like, he's still got no super strength, he's still got no superpowers, so he's still slightly.
Vibranium, bro.
Also, we're talking
Vibranium.
about
The
John.
power
Marvel
stance,
Marvel
you
logic.
know?
Marvel
Logic. Yeah.
But like, I love the way like he like phones the one with flight training, and he's like, I know you know how to fly a helicopter conveniently. You know what I mean?
John Walker
I
as well.
just so happened to be on this chopper.
Well, yeah, what would happen if they went on it like, okay, I'm gonna let you die. Bye.
That's like,
That
he's got to
would
think
be-
of something less flashy to do than absolutely terrorizing someone through a helicopter.
You could just
That would
try.
have been funny.
Also,
no,
John
none of us
Walker.
have flight training.
Yeah.
John
So-
Walker. You got a redemption arc, John Walker. When he chose to save the people.
Yeah. But see, yeah. I mean, we're gonna hit that, but let's hit the Falcon speech, because we have to have what do we call these kind of speeches? We have to have those
The hero
big-
speech.
Okay.
The hero monologue.
Yeah. But we had to have it. It was pretty long,
It
but
was long, but it was fucking good
I-
one.
yeah, it was good, but it's just that whole thing about like when you try to school white people
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say, bro?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. Cameras are rolling. We were wrong.
I liked how he kind of has a go at the politicians as well. And
That's
he's
what I
kinda
mean.
like-
That's that. When he did that whole hero thing, and then I don't know how he went from there to bringing Carly down like the angel.
Yeah.
because he found Carly's body, whatever.
He conveniently gets there, doesn't
no,
he?
isn't it?
Just
Yeah,
after
it's when he catches
the power
Marvel
broker
logic.
thing. Yeah. And she's like, because he doesn't know she's the power broker, but she still is. And
Yeah.
we'll get to
Have
what
you
happens
heard-
later on
have you
that.
heard-
No,
the
'cause he-
theory.
wait. He said, "I owe you a favor."
Yeah.
Have you heard the theory that she's not the power broker and she's working for someone higher up?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
heard that theory because the whole point is that it's again when when Batrock calls her the power broker
Yeah.
and Carly calls her the power broker. It's really kind of like that added dialogue scenario
Yeah.
to try and make the story make sense
Yeah.
because it's kind of like, look, the power broker was going to be the person behind the pandemic. It was
Yeah.
going to be someone else and everything. So now we're just going to, you know what? Hey, wouldn't it be cool if Sharon was the power broker?
Yeah.
So she's working for somebody. I don't think she's the power broker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
agree with you if that's what you just
I
said.
think
Yeah,
that
I think
theory.
so.
I don't
seems
think
realistic.
so. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's get to the end of this thing. So
It's
like,
always someone higher.
yeah, it is.
Always a bigger fish.
Well, yeah. So our epilogues, yeah.
Yeah.
So like we got Sharon is reinstated, right?
Mhm.
You know, she's back in
Pardoned.
the government. She's back in government. And she's working for somebody, so she's like, I got all the weapons in the world.
Get some deals.
That's,
right?
that's exactly what you want, though, innit? Give a super criminal access to all your secrets and your weapons.
Get
Go
all the
again.
background checks.
Well done, the American government.
Total.
Good job, you.
And then you
The
got
fictional
yeah.
one.
The fictional one.
Not the
Be
real one.
careful,
Yeah,
they're coming after you now.
Yeah. Be careful. I'm always careful. And then,
He's gonna come for you.
Yeah.
The black
So then-
helicopters and that.
To me, the tearful one is Isaiah Bradley
Yeah.
getting a gold statue in the museum, in the Captain America
Yeah.
Museum.
That's fucking boss.
And not only being able to see it, but to take his grandson to see it so his legacy could see it
Yeah.
of what he had done and what he achieved. And if you're a parent, you know that this scene is full of the feels. It doesn't matter if he's a superhero or not. It just is like, all you want is acknowledgement
Yeah.
for what you've done in
Innit?
life.
That was like,
And to have your children see that while you're still alive.
yeah, that
And
bit
not
got me.
say
like,
it at your funeral.
that got me. Like it was the like he gets acknowledged, you know,
Yeah.
and he gets like as an artist, you want to like be known for your work, you want to be
Yeah.
like appreciated
No.
for your work, and like it's, I kind of felt that like it was like he gets that like we fucking see you, you know,
We know you.
we know.
Well, you know, this is indeed true. I mean, you know, both of you artists is like, it's that deal of when you make something, you create something, you put your heart and soul into it, and you definitely want that kind of like, no matter how many spins or Spotify's
Yeah.
or streams you get, it's the crowd that is like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit different for like being a soldier and stuff like that, but the same kind of thing of
but it's still
being
But if you can
recognised
still
and-
help someone, no,
Hell yeah.
with you, it's something, isn't it?
hell yeah.
no, it's amazing. So
I hope we see more of Isaiah Bradley, like in future Marvel. Maybe in actually Captain America 4, we may see him.
we might,
True.
exactly, you know, because there is
Makes a
that
comeback.
that fight with Bucky that he had and stuff. But then comes like the biggest thing ending of all was what you said about what happened to John
Yeah.
Walker.
He got his redemption, and then he came out in the suit, and he became
The U.S. agent.
Oh my god.
And not only black suit, red
Do
stripes.
you know
Yeah.
what? Do you know what the actor Wyatt Russell said about that suit? He said it was underwhelming when he put it on.
Really?
Yeah, he said
Really?
it was underwhelming. So it was exactly like the
I
Captain
think
America
that's
suit.
because he didn't hear the reaction to it.
Yeah.
You know, because what I didn't like was he's like most actors. I don't even read comics. I don't know what the hell is everybody's all excited about. But then I'm pretty sure after it was out, then he was like, "Oh, I totally get it."
Yeah.
But what about Julia Louis-Dreyfus?
Is she the one with the really cool name?
Yeah,
That was a very cool name.
my
She
God!
said it to you.
Miss Hydra. Miss
she's a
Hydra.
legend.
Yeah.
She's from Seinfeld.
Yeah, she's boss. I know the
She's
actor.
Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has Contessa Valentina de Fulcio.
Don't call me that. Miss Hydra.
And we're
is
gonna
it,
we're
something?
gonna have to get this, you know. Let me-
Madam Hydra.
What you-
Madam Hydra.
let him.
Yeah.
Apparently she's meant to be in Black Widow.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
so
She's
I have actually
Yeah, yeah.
seen the name being said.
yeah, because
Valentina Allegra de Fontaine.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, you left out Contessa because
Allegedly.
it's Contessa Valentina.
Oh yeah, Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine.
But also too is that
Nice.
Yelena, Black Widow's sister, whatever, the girl who's fighting Black Widow in the movie, she
Yeah.
was supposed to be in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh.
And what had happened was is that because they were supposed to be, you know, one was supposed to be out before the other. So what they did was they took her out, and then Contessa was also in Black Widow, so they were able to move her, and so that scene is all like added scene. Because it's just, if you notice, they're in the same room. They do 2 scenes in that room. And that's just what you call a reshoot.
Yeah.
And everything like that.
It's kind of really cool, though, because it's basically like US agents now got effectively loads of backing and not many very rules.
Well, so where do you think that backing is, James? Let's see if you're right.
I don't know.
What group is he going to be?
Is that probably Hydra?
Oh, God. You disappoint. So there are 2 groups. There are 2 groups. You mentioned the Raft. There are 2 groups.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts and the Dark Avengers.
Okay.
So General Ross, Thunderbolt Ross, who was in Black Widow, is looking for the Thunderbolts team.
Okay.
Right?
I feel like
he usually would get that team from the Raft, which is why Zemo is still in the Raft. And Zemo was supposed to be introduced to them in this movie, but they cut that out too.
Okay.
But then the Dark Avengers is another team, right, with Iron Patriot that is run by Norman Osborn, which people were thinking that...
He'll end up in
which people thinking that Allegra is taking that place. So she's actually... So while Ross is creating the Thunderbolts, she's creating the Dark Avengers that will be led by the U.S. agent.
Damn. That's going to be cool.
There's so much going on in the universe.
See,
damn, that's going to be cool.
Look at that. I got a nod from Andrew.
Yeah, that's it. That's when you know you're doing okay.
Do you remember the villain from Wasp?
Yes.
The villain from it?
Yeah,
apparently she's
Darren Cross.
Apparently, the woman one.
Oh, Ghost. Ghost is going to be one of the Thunderbolts as well. Yeah, but that's what I'm just trying to say is, so you're getting 2 villain teams, which is awesome because that's how you just expand the universe and stuff like that. But last thing I'll say to that is, because we're not going to have Hugh Jackman, right? Dark Avengers had the son of Wolverine.
Okay.
Ooh.
Which was named Dagon. Wasn't his name Dagon? Thank you. And he had 2 claws. 2
claws, not 3.
Instead of 3. No, but so you can do that because you've introduced in that crew. So you could do that and people won't be so upset about, oh man, I want Hugh Jackman and
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a possibility. So anyway, so that is
Actually, is there going to be a season 2? Or is it limited?
It hasn't been announced yet. Right, but what has been announced is Captain America 4. So, do you want to hit that one?
Oh, Captain America 4. Yeah, I think it'll be decent. Good film.
Okay, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
What's going to happen? What's
Captain America 4. Oh God, it's gonna be about Captain America.
All right,
I think you might. I think you're touching on something there, James.
So anyway,
it could be about Captain America.
All right.
I'm not sure though. To be honest,
instead of them announcing,
it could be misleading.
Instead of them announcing the season 2, because they've already announced the season 2 for Loki, which hasn't even come out yet.
Loki.
Right?
Damn.
They're not going to do a season 2 for Wanda because she's going off to Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness. That is the sickest album name that's ever dropped.
You don't know about Multiverse of Madness?
No, I'm
saying the Doctor Strange 2 movie.
Yeah, but I mean like the title should be an album.
Yeah, that's true. But
don't tell Disney.
Don't tell Disney.
I'll put a spin on it.
Yeah. But
Multiverse of Sadness.
But
is that how depressing my music is?
Pretty much. So anyway,
but like you make a sad album.
I'm trying to end the show. So instead of announcing Falcon and the Winter Soldier 2, what they did was the end credit was
so good. I got
Captain
emotional.
America and the Winter Soldier.
That was a nice touch.
And
it's gonna be.
They've announced Captain America 4, which is what I expect you to jump on, James. But so Captain America 4, they will both return,
but
right?
It's not going to be the Winter Soldier.
No. It might be Captain America and the White Wolf.
So what do you reckon they're going to turn up in Captain America 4?
I think Captain America
they'll be in Captain America 4.
No, not Captain America, like the Winter Solstice people, whatever.
The Winter Soldier.
Captain America and the White Wolf. Captain America and the White Wolf will be in Captain America 4.
The Winter Solstice.
The Winter Soldier. Do you reckon that they?
It's all about daylight saving time.
Like.
And Danny Ramirez will be the Falcon.
It doesn't matter. I give up.
Okay.
I tried. I'll leave now.
Actually, this is really off topic, but I feel like Danny DeVito would suit MODOK.
Oh, Danny
That's
DeVito.
really off
Who
topic.
doesn't love Danny DeVito?
I feel like it'd be alright.
That's not that off topic. That's probably insulting.
Have you seen the new? Have you seen the new Murdoch show they're making?
Because he's small.
Have you seen the new Murdoch show? Have you seen it?
I've seen the cartoon trailer.
It's like a robot chicken type of show, and it just looks really.
It's so
It looks like John Barrowman. It looks like John Barrowman.
Yeah.
Can we cut the
giant
cut
head.
the camera?
Cut the camera. Did you just say?
We hope you
Giant
like we hope you like the
Sinead,
movie
I miss
score.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy the movie score. We try our best. We have cool guests on. We have cool topics.
I'm
First
just
of all,
a
let's
tree.
thank our cool best
Thanks,
star.
Emily.
Tree. Yeah.
And then follow her on her social media handles.
Yeah.
Please, download or stream Fragments, which is her latest song. Run is also still out there, running hot. Did you like that? And everything
Keeps
like
on
that.
running.
And hopefully she'll be doing the big live performance
In July.
In July.
Yeah.
All right, see, look at that. I helped you out and everything. Because Rippy is doing a live performance in
June.
June.
27th.
June.
Be there.
Sorry, guys. I thought it was July.
That's okay.
She thought she was beating you, Matt, but she's not.
Snooze, you lose.
That's okay. That's
right,
okay. You've
that's
got
right.
a Sunday. I've got a Friday.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So this has been this has been the movie squad. When we're back. Please like and subscribe, and then also too is please also make suggestions. So our last suggestion that we were gonna do that should be coming up is our Dracula episode that was supposed to come in.
That's really cool.
With this,
Crazy stuff.
I'm just asking people, hey, listen, we'll review anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you should just like our reviews. What is James gonna do? How's he gonna react?
Yeah.
I love it.
Wait, can I have a Q&A? Can I have a Q&A of just like me and the movie squad? I think that'd be cool.
This is just I'll ask you questions.
It's like 100 questions.
20 questions for jump.
There's like Vogue,
You know
Vogue
when we
72
will do
questions.
Do you know when we will do a Q&A?
When?
Cowboy Hooters.
Yo, can we do like a Vogue style interview with the movie squad?
What? Are you on a Vogue
In
photo
Cowboy
shoot
Hooters.
with
No,
you?
a Vogue style interview. Haven't you seen 72 questions on Vogue?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do one of them for like the movie squad. Like some enter with a camera and like, oh hi guys. And we're like, hi, how you doing? But then they'll be like,
Only if
so,
you do the photo shoot like Billie Eilish.
like in the actual.
Anyway,
Yeah, in the
Just
same
ruined it,
clothes.
right?
Oh my God.
Because
You
I
gotta
thought
dye your hair
mine-
blonde for him.
Damn it,
Go,
I
go.
thought mine was a good ending because Matt knew what I meant.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure you did too. So all right, so we are out
Goodbye.
of here.
You look like Severus.
Thanks for
Snape.
watching. Like and subscribe.